Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird, wonderful world. And this video is going to be one of my more personable videos. It really is about the topic of I wish I could do more, whether it's with friends, with my YouTube channel, with other people's YouTube channels, with doing more in life, being able to, you know, okay, let me try to start from the beginning. Just in the last couple of days, I've been feeling a little, what's the word? Melancholy? Not, I mean, not because of the channel, not because of what I do and everything, but just the idea that I'm stuck in a kind of a routine, because the way I live, I wish I could give more attention to, other YouTubers. I wish I could give more attention to my channel because again, you guys are important. I love doing this. This is what I really want to do as a career, if I could. And but there's times when it does get a little bit discouraging, and I know that the more you do this, the more you're putting out a persona that you're wanting other people to take you as. Now, okay, I am not going to be doing any name dropping at all in this video. I tend to do so sometimes here and there, some names more than others, but I'm not going to do any name dropping in this episode because it is not about that. But referring to other YouTubers, yeah, there's so many other YouTubers I wish I could be watching and interacting with more and you know and some days. Now, the whole idea for me is I want to make a video every day when possible. Like it can, again, I wish I could do more. I wish I could do more videos. I wish I could do the proper kind of videos that you guys are going to want and would like to see. I would love to get my videos more popular, and it's not because of any type of monetization at all. I'm not really interested in monetization exactly. You know, eventually, when things turn out. But for me, this is mainly a hobby. I wish I could make it more of my career, but the day job kind of, you know, keeps me. He has to keep me in between these two worlds, and that pays the bills. This is a work in progress. I don't know if it's. Yeah, I don't want this to be a ramble exactly. I don't want this to be a rant. I just want to kind of clarify certain aspects of my channel, certain expectations that I have and that you probably should have on my about my channel. Like, for example, I did not name my channel something like that's not me. I named it after myself. My channel is Morris Gotro, so it's whatever that's about me. I didn't put Mo's CD Culture Cave or something like that. Something uniquely tailored to the main topic I like to talk about, which is of course music, because I like to relate. I find music helps me relate to other people. I I I can tell so much about a person by what they like in music. If I have a conversation with somebody, I tell you, that's my way into another person's psyche is like what music turns you on? Why do you like the music that you like? You know, especially if it's different from my own. Even if I don't like some of their music, I'm still always fascinated by what other people listen to because it gives you a perspective into who the person is. You know, what they like in music really does reflect their personalities. I truly do think so. You know, I mean, it's true with my brother Chris. It's true with my friend Little Mo. You know, of course, the only name dropping I'm doing is my is my friend and my brother. But I'm not name dropping other YouTubers. I'm not playing that game today. But but when it comes to also yeah, so being that this channel, and for a moment there at the beginning when I first started this channel, I was toying with calling it Mo CD Culture something, and then I had a segment going on when I first started called Mo CD Culture Show and Tell. Now, I've been trying to figure out what kind of videos to, and I've been throwing darts at, like basically throwing darts blindfolded, and trying to hit the dartboard. It's just like, as long as I'm hitting the dartboard, I might get lucky and hit the bullseye here and there. But that's what it is with YouTube. Is every video is like a dart and I'm blindfolded and I'm just throwing just throwing blindly. Will that stick? Is that going to hit the board? Is that going to hit the and am I going to hit the bullseye? I get pretty close to the bullseye, but but yeah, that's what YouTube is like for me sometimes. And okay, now I like okay, another aspect too is I've been making friends through YouTube, of course, and And it's not that I don't want to chat with people and try to be friendly with others, my other subscribers and that who have reached out to me and friend me on Facebook and wanted to chat and wanted to be, and want to be friends, and I'm totally accepting of that. I want to keep the relationships and everything. I have no ill will against anybody, and but I apparently I think I offended one of my friends and my subscribers on YouTube or on the internet here, and I don't know what I did or what I said to offend them. And this is like when I saw the message, okay, on Facebook, like on Messenger, the last message they sent me was "you suck." Now I didn't think. I was like, why do I suck now? What did I do? And this is my way of addressing it. I'm not going to say who it was or anything like that. It's just I don't know I didn't know how to respond to it. When I saw the message, I saw it when I was at work, so I wasn't able to respond to it like I wanted to. So, and it kind of bothered me a little bit, and it sort of prompted this video. But I've been thinking about that in general for the last couple of weeks, is how to try to do more, without stretching myself thin, because it does stretch me out thin. I don't, because my time is so, limited, and I count it down. I pray for, like, every time there's a holiday and I get an extra day off, not this weekend coming, but the next weekend, I think of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I will have a 3-day weekend, and so I'll have more time to try to again be blindfolded, because I'm still trying to understand. Now again, there's a lot of things that I know I should be doing and could be doing, but I'm just not, again, because I don't always have the time or the energy. There's that factor too. Sometimes I do have the time, but I just don't have the energy, and I kind of all I want to do is kind of relax and veg out and watch stuff you know like any normal person who works hard. I mean, I know there's others who work harder than me, and I know there's others that have much harder jobs than me. But for what I am doing for my age and for my physical attributes and that, I you know it does sometimes take, as long as I have a little bit of time to recuperate. But yeah, I don't like it when it takes time away from my I have been meaning to and wanting to upgrade my computer and my camera and everything, you know, for for well, since I started. I have this some upgrading, but yeah, but it's never enough. It's never going to be enough until I get like somehow a different revenue somehow coming in. I can only do so much. I can only do so much, and that limitation, that lack of being able to give you what I want. Like if I could spend more time on Instagram or do more posts on Facebook or be able to keep up with friends, and I try, you know, to keep up with everybody. All you gotta do is kind of reach out, and I will do my best. I do try to do my best to cater to, you know, but to say that I suck, and when I don't really know what I did wrong or how I offended, that kind of, yeah, that kind of bugs me a little bit because I don't want to offend people. I really appreciate the friends I made, and 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 don't want to dishonor anybody, intentionally or unintentionally. So so this is also kind of an apology to that person and others if I'm if the expectations from my channel is not up to snuff. Remember, it's not just a dedicated channel to a certain topic. It is not you know, my nickname and then my occupation or my presentation, like it's not my, it's not most CD this and that. It's not any of that anymore, you know. It's Morris Gotro. It's me. It's personable. So you're going to have stuff here and there that's going to be personable. But if again, if you watch my channel long enough, you should be able to get that then I'm an open book kind of. You know, I pour my personality and who I am in this as much as I can. Because like I say, I love the relationships I've been making online. I loved opening up my world to other possibilities and new worlds, and and you know, keeping open minded with new music and exploring new music, and you know, the good, the bad, and I'm loving it all. I'm loving it all. And like just I just want to also spread the message to you guys that I appreciate you. I appreciate all 570 of you that I currently have, you know. It's not easy doing this YouTube thing, and especially when you have a lifestyle that's kind of on rails and kind of routine in a certain way, you know, during the week. There's certain times that I can do more and do less, and I try to branch out and do different things, like going out and filming out in public, you know, trying to show you different sights and sounds, and as you know, and and I take responsibility for the bad quality of some of those sights and sounds. Like for instance, the stuff I recorded for Lighthouse, those three videos that if you go back and check, they're no longer there because I had to unlist them because yeah, the copyright, they said no, they're holding to that copyright. We can't allow you to play, you know, to try to monetize those. Like, so I just unlisted it. I'm not going to have any, I don't want to have anything that's copyrighted on my channel whatsoever. So those three videos, yeah, I put it as unlisted because I don't want to mess with copyright. I wish I could. I so much wish I could do so much more for you guys and for this channel, and 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 in general. There's certain, yeah, there's certain decisions I'm faced with right now, and yeah, things could change before the year's over. Yeah, there could be so much, yeah, so many different things that could be changing, upgrades or whatnot. I don't want to really say because I'm never 100% for sure. But yeah, I don't. Again, I don't want to. I don't want to rant too much about nothing. I think I want to wrap this up. If I can think of just anything else I wanted to say, or did I say every? Again, I don't rehearse these. I do these all. Try to do these from my heart to be you know, again, a part of my message, a part of my branding is to be authentic, to be real, to not be not to give in to AI, to put the you back in YouTube, as I've been saying, and also to live by my motto that I've been saying for years is to never compromise your peace of mind for anything, you know, because you'll end up losing both. So referring to another YouTuber who took a 3 week, hiatus from doing YouTube videos to come back, as rejuvenated as possible from, but sometimes you do need to take your break, and it's perfectly okay and it's perfectly acceptable. And not to be, yeah, my final message is to not to be so demanding and just be so nitpicky with other people's YouTube channels, especially those who are trying to do an authentic and be real, and to show you their heart and personality as don't be so hard on them. I give everybody a chance. I'm never, never, never negative with others online unless they're negative with me. And even then, I try to be diplomatic about it, and not to turn it in on them. To try to come in from an angle of being more understanding. All right, I think I'm going to just end it with that. Is that, yeah, just yeah, don't have too many expectations of others, and that just know that I'm always trying. I am always trying in my own way, shape, or form, even if it may not seem like I am. I don't want to take anything for granted. I want to earn everything that I get from this channel. So as always, I'm just going to let you go. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I sincerely hope you do, because I will love you forever, greatly appreciate it. Do not be afraid to hit the like button, whether it's for me or any other channel, especially the authentic ones that you love. Okay, give them likes, because it helps everybody. Again, put the you back in YouTube. Send me comments, because I love comments. I try to get to everybody's comments. Don't be negative. Don't be hateful and hurtful and that. You know, you can be constructive though. If you see any kind of a flaw or fault that I make on this channel, let me know. Please let me know, because I will use it to learn from it. I will not take it harshly at all. Give me some constructive criticism, some honest of how I can be better, you know. Don't But if I can't afford or want to get a certain, equipment or what right now, I'm working with what I have. I'm always working with what I have, but always with the plan of getting more. Okay, I'm done. Everybody, be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, just have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody. Peace.